Welcome to the Esoteric Cat Tarot. My name is Eve, and today I'm just playing with a little bit of stuff because it looks really cool right before the reading. It's my incense. It's getting everywhere. It's one of those days, y'all. These are some icicles I got marked down at the Dollar Tree, but look, they look like some little laser swords, don't they? I don't know. It's a new year, y'all. It is a new year. So let me move this over here. Let's got ashes all over my table. Um, I love these little things. Oh my gosh, if I could teach Umbreon and Houdini to hold these, and then they could be laser cats fighting, right? Anyway, let's get this reading happening. This is having an interesting day. This is my favorite shirt. Some people hate it. I love it. It has butterflies all over it. But let's get some stuff started. Let's start with this. I am Queen Oracle. I am working on making tarot bags for my newer sets. That's why they're still in boxes. Um, Here's my tarot bags. I usually make tarot bags for all my cards, and then I just go with the ones that I pull for the day. But anyway, welcome to the channel. And remember, when I shuffle the cards, you concentrate, put your energy in it while I'm putting my energy into it. That way we get the best reading, right? Um, Today is a little scattered. Just want to tell y'all that right off the bat. As you see, I'm a little bit in a silly mood. I've been creating some art today. Which I have enjoyed. But I'm also dealing with, I don't know, spring cold, maybe? If it was spring, I would call it that. We've had this crazy weather where we will have snow, and then 2 days later it'll be 70 degrees. And then the next day it will be snow. And because of that, I have gotten like a little head cold or something that's happening. So sorry if y'all hear me sniffling or coughing or whatever might happen. So let's shuffle these. This is the I Am Queen Oracle deck. If you're interested in wanting to see more about the cards I use, there is a link in the description to a playlist where I show you all my cards. Um, so let's concentrate on this. Let's see what Spirit wants us to hear for this week, for this magical first week of the year, I guess. Last week, the very first reading of the year was on the New Year's Day. That was my very first Thursday reading of the year. This is the second reading of the year, but this is the first full week, I guess, of the year. So let's see what this year is going to be for us, right? I already feel behind, y'all. How many of y'all already feel behind? Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment if you already feel behind and it's only the first week in. Um, I do. I feel like I'm already behind this year. Like my to-do list is crazy and I just, yeah, scattered. Feeling a little scattered, feeling a little but yeah, Spirit's gonna come through here and tell us what we need to know. What y'all need to hear, right? Can always depend on Spirit to guide us. Huh, I love it. The Queen of Creating Beauty. I love this because I love it because today, for the first day in a long time, I actually created art, and I had not created art in probably a year. I used to create art all the time. And that's one of the things that I am embracing for this new year is embracing more joy and more art creativity in my life. Um, so I guess maybe all of us need to do that, right? All of us need to look at that. All of us definitely need more joy in our life. We need to quit worrying about this grind and hustle and everything that's happening in the world and It's just a lot. There's a lot going on, y'all. And sometimes we just need to step back. And I'm going to tell you what, I really enjoyed today. I did not watch anything on TV. I did not scroll media. I didn't do any of that. I just created art all day until it was time for me to do this reading this evening that will post tomorrow. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed the day. So, Queen of Creating Beauty. Maybe we all need to do that. Let's all find the beauty in our lives, the beauty and the joy. Look on the bottom, Queen of Ancestors. Ancestor message. Our ancestors were talking to us a lot before the beginning of the year. You can go back and look at the readings. And I just think the ancestors, because this is a 1 year, this is a beginning. Okay, last year was the end. This is the beginning. This is also, and I am so excited about this. The Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. It's going to be the fire horse. Not just the horse, but the fire horse. And which is a rare occurrence. There are different horses, right? There's fire horse, water horse, earth horse. Um, and I was born in a fire horse year. So I can't wait to see what all this is going to play out this year. And I was born in 1966. Yeah, y'all. Um, so if you were born in 1966, let me know in the comments because you're also a fire horse. And it's going to be really interesting this year. Um, but yeah, Queen of Creating Beauty. Look at the beauty. She's speaking beauty. It's just dripping out of her mouth. Speaking beauty. And you know what? Let me look. Look at this card, y'all. Her eyes are closed because you know what? She's speaking beauty to herself. This is something she's doing for herself. Okay? This is something you need to do for yourself, not for somebody else, not to create art or whatever to, monetize it for content, to sell, to as another hustle. You know, this hustle culture is crazy. So don't create art and beauty for hustle culture. Do it for yourself because we all need to find the beauty. We all need to speak beauty to ourselves. We all need to tell ourselves that we love ourselves, that we are beautiful, that we are amazing. So, let's start doing that. Let's be the queen of creating beauty. This is let's see what this one. This is the Pure Magic Oracle. Let's grab one of these. Seems like the spirit wants me to do some oracle cards today. Um, when I reached over to the shelf to pull out cards, these are the ones that jumped out and wanted me to pull. Self's peace, agent of change, impact, and importance. Queen of Beauty. And peace, agent of change. Because by speaking beauty to yourself, speaking those kind words to yourself, telling yourself that you are beautiful and you are worthy of everything joyful and wonderful in this life will cause you to grow. It will have a huge impact on you and it will create change, positive change, positive change. Speaking beauty. And you know what? Going with the speaking beauty, not just speaking beauty to yourself, but speaking beauty to others. There's a huge thing going on right now on the internet. Last year, I think that people have just gotten really mean. It's almost like everybody is just bullying each other in the comments and stuff like that, right? And especially on TikTok, it's gotten really, really bad. I've kind of like stepped away from TikTok because of it, because people have gotten like really petty and just want to just put mean stuff out. So this goes back to the speaking beauty to others. Maybe we need to do more of that. Let's speak beauty instead of putting a comment out, that is negative. Put a comment that is positive. When you're scrolling, Hopefully, you're not spending too much time scrolling. That's one of the things I'm not doing this year. I am not spending as much time on social media. I'm spending more time in my real life. But when you are scrolling and stuff and you see someone and you think, oh, she's beautiful, leave a little comment of encouragement, Be like, oh, wow, you look beautiful in that outfit. Or, what I'm saying? Or if their message touched you, be like, wow, this is an amazing message. Thank you for sharing it. You know, put positive things in comments. Don't do negative. And if people leave negative comments on your stuff, delete them. You don't need that in your life, okay? Your social media is yours. It is your content. It is yours, okay? Remember that. It's like your house, your living room. Would you let people come into your living room and say some of the stuff they say in comments? No, you would not. You would be like, get the hell out of my house. Treat your comment section that way. If someone wants to come into your comment section and talk trash to you, first of all, they don't know you. They don't know anything about you. So don't believe any of that stuff that they're saying. They feel really bad about themselves. That's why they have the need to do that. But, kick them out. Delete that comment. If everybody did that, then the comments would be beautiful. All the comments would be beautiful if we deleted all the hater comments. And let's stop with the rage bait. The rage bait is just ridiculous. Just rage bait for views or whatever. Anyway, let me get off of that subject. But back on to the speaking beauty. Speak beauty to yourself, speak beauty to everyone. Speak positive joy, beauty. The world needs more beauty and love. And here's this card y'all saw me pull out here. This is connections, the biome. Because we're all connected. We're all connected. We are all connected, y'all, in this world. We are all part of one. Okay? Even people we don't like, we're still part of it. It's like the phrase namaste, where it's like my soul recognizes the soul in you kind of thing. It's because we're all one. We're all connected with spirit. We're all part of spirit. And all of us. We're all connected. There are these strings that connect us all with everything on the earth, the entire biome. It's all connected. It's one big living organism. It's almost like we are cells. We are cells in a body. The body is earth. And we are all working together, or should be, unless we are cancer, should be working together to make sure that the body survives, to make sure that the body thrives. The biome. These are elemental oracle cards. These are my newer ones. Another one of these. The light, the sun. Be the sun in somebody's life. Be the sun. Shine the light. Be the sun. The light that gives life, right? Speak beauty. Be the sun. Be the light that someone needs in their life. Be the light you need in your own life. Okay? Be the light. Be an agent of change. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the trends. Be an agent of change. Speak beauty. Be an agent of change. Recognize the one in everything and watch it grow. Watch the beauty grow. All right, let's pull a couple tarot cards here. Let's see what we need to know about them. But this is like a very, it's a good message, but it's a very specific message, right? For everyone. Not specific like for a certain person, but specific for everyone. This is a box. I've had this box forever. I painted it. And this deck lives in it. It's one of my older decks. It's called Cosmic Tarot. It has a keeper cards that you put that are just, So, let's just see what else. What else? Because we know we're all connected, okay? And we know that when you speak beauty, you speak blessings, you speak joy, and you bring that vibration up, and you be the light in the world, be the light in someone else's life, be the light in your own life. It raises the vibration for everyone, okay? It brings peace. It brings change. Your vibration, by raising your vibration and vibrating with love and beauty and joy, you create change all over the world. Anyone who encounters you encounters that love, beauty, and joy. Think about if you're walking down the street, somebody smiles at you and you just smile back. It's just something that we do, right? That's that love vibration. Open a door for somebody, that's going in the store. Hold the door open. Uh, Buy somebody's coffee. Buy the stranger behind you's coffee when you're in line for coffee. I don't normally do reversals. This one came up reverse because the world is a little, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this reversal. The world right now is a little topsy turvy. Yeah, the world out there, the world is a little crazy. There's just stuff happening all the time, and it's just a little crazy. And that's a fact. That's not something we can run away from. But you can only control what you can control, right? You can't control all of the insanity that's going on out there in the world. The world, as in politics and money and the economy and all of that kind of stuff. You can't. You don't have control over that. You can only control what you can control. And you know what you have control of? You have control of your vibration. You have control of the way you feel. You have control of the words that come out of your mouth and the thoughts that you think. And if the words come out of your mouth come out at that higher vibration, if you are speaking beauty and you are speaking oneness and truth and joy and peace, that is something you can control, and it contributes to the world improving, to the higher vibration. If enough of us, if enough of us can just speak beauty, it can change the whole world. Really. It can change the entire world because we're all connected. We're all part of one. So resonating at that higher vibration, speaking beauty, speaking joy, living in your joy, not letting all of the crazy insanity of the world out there bring you down. Put that world over there. I mean, the world does affect us, but we don't have to let it control us. We don't have to let it control the way we feel. Yeah, it's terrible, some of the things that are happening out there. It's terrible that people are starving. It's terrible that people can't afford groceries or housing or things like that. But what can you personally do about that? If you can personally do something about that, then do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this and you're a multi-millionaire, you know, build some affordable housing. But if you're an everyday person and you're just like, oh my gosh, the world is a terrible place, and and you just let all of this in, and you start thinking how bad everything is. That's lowering your vibration, and that's not helping anything, right? You can only do what you can do. And one of the things that we can all do is speak beauty to ourselves and to others, to raise the vibration, to see the joy and the wonder in the world, not always be negative. Thoughts are things, y'all. Words have power. More power than you know. Sorry, you hear me sniffling? On the bottom of the card, Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to take this. We just, look. Look at all of this divine feminine power here. Because you know what? We can create the world. We create life. We create life. Think about it. We can create life. We can create anything, right? We can create a better world. We just need to speak beauty, speak joy, think positively, put happiness out there, grow beauty. Concentrate on the beauty in life. Concentrate on the beauty. Don't worry about, the stuff that's happening back there somewhere. Concentrate on the beauty in life. Grow the beauty. The sun. See the sun? Be the sun. Be the sun. Be the light. Be the light. Bring that message. Bring the message of the light, okay, to the world. Bring that message of the light. I mean, that's what you need to do. This is just, this is as plain as I don't know what. The High Priestess, Alpha and Omega, right? The beginning and the end is what? Intuition, High Priestess, you, your intuition, your power, your soul. Alpha and Omega, beginning and the end. It all begins and it all ends with you and your soul and your thoughts. So if you want all of this, if you want the Queen of Pentacles, is all the earthly things, luxury, comfort, and I'm not talking about like millionaire stuff. I'm talking about things you can touch, things that are in this earth that can affect this earth plane. Okay, not the spiritual plane, not your mental thoughts, intuition. I'm talking about the earth plane. This is the most powerful female on the earth plane, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, she has manifested it. She has manifested the joy. She has manifested everything that she wants in life. Because why? Because she has learned how to vibrate at that level. She has learned how to not worry about this stuff, okay? Not worry about the world, the outside world. Not, things she can't control, she don't worry about. She has learned how to concentrate on the beauty and grow the beauty, right? To raise that vibration, to raise that vibration by speaking beauty, speaking joy, speaking happiness to the world, raising the vibration, knowing that she is part of this world. I mean, look, she is. See it? Queen of Pentacles, biome, the entire world, the whole thing together. She understands it. You need to be her. This is you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is you. Here is the message that you have. Okay? The message that you are sharing, that you are the sun. You are sharing that message of light. And you are raising the vibration. You are raising your vibration. You are understanding that you are the Alpha and the Omega, right? You are understanding. You are understanding the importance of peace and the vibration. That's what this message is, y'all. This message is, yeah. 2026 is a 1 year. It's a new beginning. A new beginning of a lot. A new beginning of a new world. A new beginning of vibrating at a higher frequency. It's a new beginning of leaving this frequency, this I don't want to say dimension because then people will be like, oh, aliens and all this, whatever, you believe what you want. But this is how we transcend, okay? This is how we transcend from this level, this terrible level we're in. That everything is just going to shit. We have to transcend that, okay? Because last year was a 9 year, okay? 2025 was a 9 year, and the world was going to shit. And that stuff is still happening because why? Because change is hard, right? Change sometimes creates a lot of chaos. So that's going to happen. That's going to happen this year because this is the new beginning. We are getting rid of the old ways. We are getting rid of the old vibration, okay? And in order to do that, you have growing pains, right? You have change can create a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos is going to happen, but the best thing that we can do is to vibrate at that higher level, to vibrate with love and beauty and joy and kindness and light. That's what we have to do. We have to be the light. We have to be the light because otherwise, once it happens, you'll be left in that chaos world. You'll be left at that chaos world. And the rest of us who have learned how to vibrate at a higher level, who have stopped doing all the negative thinking and the negative thoughts and the negative words, and have truly learned to love each other and to put out positivity into the world and to actually learn that we are part of it. We are part of it. We are not in charge of it. We are part of it, okay? We are part of the world. We are a cell in the body that is the world. And see that? That's what happens when you learn that you realize that you are a part of this, that everyone is a part of something bigger. And we have to be the best that we can, right? We have to spread positivity, spread love, spread joy, protect the biome, protect the body. That's what we have to do. Okay, y'all. Hopefully, this has been deep on some levels. It's been a little scattered a little bit, but hopefully y'all understand this message that's coming through. If you have any questions, drop me some comments. Sorry for all the sniffles. But yeah, this has been very deep. But it's also something that's been being said over and over and over again how we need to raise the vibration of the entire planet. And in order to do that, you have to raise your vibration first. If enough of us raise our own vibration and work to raise each other's vibration, the environment's vibration will raise, the entire planet's vibration will raise, and things will happen, things will change. Um, like I said, drop me a comment. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. If you subscribe, then you'll be notified when readings are posted. I post community reading every Thursday, like this one. And then throughout the month, I post new moon, full moon. I do zodiac also readings. And like this video so that the algorithm knows that people like it and they'll make sure that it shows up for other people to watch. Also, one of the really big things that you can do that will help me, helps the channel, helps the world, okay? Helps the world, helps with bringing that vibration up. If you know somebody that needs this message, that needs to know more about raising the vibration of the world, raising the vibration of themselves, speaking in beauty, love, and joy, send this to them in a message. Okay? Just send this to one of your friends in a text message. Send it to them in an email. You can share this through Facebook Messenger. You can share it in a DM on Instagram. Whatever you need to do to get this message out to more people and to people who need to hear it, one, and just more people in general, because we really need to work on raising the vibration this year. It's very important. It's very important for us to work on that and to get as many people possible thinking about it and working on it so that we can really create change. That's what we need to do. So, send this out so more people will hear the message, so more people can understand that the vibration needs to be raised. And that needs to be a vibration of love by speaking beauty, speaking joy, speaking caring things, not rage baiting, not terrible comments, not all of the stuff that's been happening. We're leaving all of that in 2025. 2026 is a new beginning, and we need as many people as possible to understand this so that we can raise this vibration of the biome, of the world. So go ahead, like and share this video. Share it on Facebook, Tumblr, TikTok, and a text message, WhatsApp, whatever you want to share it on. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and drop me a comment. Let me know something. Let me know what you think. If you want, you can just drop me something positive. Okay, let's practice. Let's practice speaking beauty, speaking joy, speaking truth, raising that vibration. Let's do it in these comments. Okay. Drop me a comment. Tell me something nice. Tell me something nice about yourself. All right, y'all. That's it for this week. Um, this has been interesting. Let's all start getting this vibration raised, okay? This is a new year, y'all, and I'm so excited about it. It's a 1 year. It's getting ready to be the fire horse year. This year, amazing things are happening. Amazing things are happening, okay? Anyway, love your faces. Kisses.